guys, good morning and welcome to the channel Final Whistle.
That's right.
We have fresh updates from the camp, from the Super Eagles camp, in collaboration with the NFF and every other thing, that one of the players that made the 23-man list is out injured and has been replaced by Chelle. But before we give you exclusive on this, let us officially welcome you to the channel Final Whistle, channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning spotlight related stories from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis, and of course in-depth match analysis.
Brother.
Good morning. Yeah,
morning.
Don't forget to be part of this conversation on all social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page Final Whistle 93. We'll give you the full version of our stories. Don't just watch our videos. We want you to like, share, and drop your comment in the comment section. Camp update from the Super Eagles. Yes,
from all indications, we had a very good player that made it 23-man list, and we talked about how decent that list was and all that. We expected them to resume camp in the person of Tella, and we've talked about how brilliant the boy is so far. Not getting minutes, and all of a sudden, since he has been getting minutes, he has been in firing from 7 goals contribution in the space of some couple of weeks. I think that's brilliant, but so sad that we have to see Tella miss this one, and this is not the first time. And that's where it pains me. The last time Nathan was called upon, I think that was under Finidi George.
Yes.
He also said
family issues.
That one was family issue. Right now it's injury. So it now brings the question: do we have to keep calling on, and then all of a sudden you jilt us, or you one of the excuse or the other? I'm not saying this case is not genuine, but it's so painful that you perform well, and all of a sudden when you're supposed to get, that's near success syndrome. Yes, now it's painful. The guy does well in his club side. Only when he tries to get called upon to play for the national team, one other team comes up. But I think the replacement was perfect. The guy that plays for Gents, defender.
Yes, talking about replacement, let me start with Iwe on that. Our coach don't replace attacker with a defender.
Yes, as expected. Now, if you look at how fragile the list
of the defense is, right?
He made the right call by making sure that it was replaced with a defender.
Yes.
Because if anything goes wrong, if any players get injured again, because it is injury that brought us to this point.
Yeah.
Tella got injured. I think it was against Stuttgart, not Bayern Munich, on Saturday.
Okay.
So I think it's a muscular injury.
A muscular injury.
And then I think when I watched their post match with Sabi and also talking about him not being 50%. 50% fit to play that match. He and Edmond Tapsoba, I knew he was not going to make. He was not going to make
the Super Eagles list.
Yes. But I was just expecting the NFF and Chelle to probably communicate with the Bayern Leverkusen coach, and then look at what is, and they've done well by replacing him with this other guy who has also had he has also paid his dues to come and play. I think well deserved, because I am not so confident about with the what's it called, the partnership of Bassi and yes, now it looks a little bit shaky.
Yeah.
So we are looking at maybe another defender can actually come and step up in that regard to partner, probably Hekon or Bassi. I don't know whatever the coach is thinking, but I think Jordan is a good replacement at this point in time, knowing fully well that we are short
on defenders
of defenders at this point in time.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Just to educate our viewers a little bit, Jordan. Sorry, the name sounds Torunarigha, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, viewers, for my pronunciation. Has been in the Super Eagles before, so it's not a household name like that. He was given his debut in October 16, 2023. He had one cap for the Super Eagles under our coach
Jose
Pasero in a friendly against Mozambique, where Nigeria were the eventual winner 3-2. We saw lineups. Believe me, I saw that lineup. I was laughing. Uzoho was in goal that day. Oyemachi, Jordan, Omero, 5 and 6. Osai 2.
Yeah.
Then in the midfield we had Onyedika. There at both wings we have Simon Moses and Dele Bashiru. Before up front we have Terem Murphy and Aribo. You understand? So he has been in the Super Eagles. He has played against Mozambique and we have scored. He's a half German international, because he played all his unders in the Germany. He played the under 15 all in the Germany before he eventually switched allegiance in 2023. Blasi Pasero really tried for us to convince all this kind of player. So at 27 years old, he has a lot to offer. So we're not ruling age as a factor out of the Super Eagles for now.
No, I don't think age is a factor. Let's be sincere with ourselves. So far, he has decent stats this season. Not minding, he plays for Gents in the Belgium league. So a lot of people talk about how competitive a league is and all that. But if we're looking at how being decent, we saw him play against Tolu.
Yeah.
When Gents met Genk, and he muscled him to some extent. The game ended in a goalless draw. So I think if not if at this point in time, when called upon, he would do the needful. I believe is a good addition to the team.
Okay,
I believe it's a good addition.
Thank you. AY, talking about how light that defense list is, I think before this change, we had 6 defenders, if I'm not mistaken.
6, yes.
6 defenders, 6 midfielders, and 8 attackers, plus 3 goalkeepers. Now it has been 7, 7, and 6 plus 3 this thing now. Talking about big calls now, EY, are you sure the big calls from Chelle won't come from the defense now?
Yeah, it has to, because I told you personally, I feel like Ekong and Bassi's partnership is,
especially in the back four,
is disastrous, especially in the back four.
Yeah,
we've seen it play over time. We've seen them just slip off, especially when it comes to overhead kicks and all of those things. So I think Ifeanyi Hobu or Jordan, I don't know which of them, the coach would find deserving to start in place of any of them. I think that boils down to training. Once the
camp resumes and everything,
and then they have the time to train together, I think we'll be able to decode all of those things. But I think it's a good addition.
No doubt.
For me. Whatever the future holds for Nathan Tella, I can't say for now because this is like the second time.
Yes,
it's happening like
yes. So
the last time was last year. In the same World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic.
And you just stop coming.
The last one was citing issues of family issues, and then this time around injuries. Injuries are not something that you can
plan for.
But I think he would have to also prove us more better to eventually end to be on the Super Eagles.
Before
have a lot of people that are not on this list.
Now I want to talk
for God's sake.
Ugochukwu, before Nathan Tella see the light of Super Eagles list again, it will tell you. You know how many people don't make them?
39, they put you inside. You just
even that 39. A lot of can easily argue that it was actually still small because many players no make them. Many deserving players, the likes of dressers and everything, no really make them. You understand? Then they constantly put Tella. So he has a lot to do in order to get into the book. Good books of this thing. Talking about the replacement now, still sticking to the replacement Jordan now. I was looking at his profile and some of his strong attribute now is his aerial duels. You understand how physical he is. More like this Bayern Munich defender Upamecano. He's a good defensive ball playing defender now. So I'm looking at that Kevin Bassey slot now because he's also a left centre back. He can play as a left back and a left centre back now. A position that looks to be fragile for us, where we have talked about Bruno Sopoyimachi being the only naturally left back we have now, is now looking more solid now. So it's as if Chelle is seeing this from a microscope. It's as if he's arranging, planning, asking the questions, and answering himself for it again.
Yeah, no doubt. Because we've talked about how if we don't have Bruno there is no natural left back there, and getting this perfect, it is not a like for like substitution. That's one. But I think he did the perfect substitution for the team.
For the team. I think that's what most people have to understand, because I've seen so many comments about why not put a Juki.
Why not? Since it was a winger that
is his name.
Yeah, you have to be conscious of the fact that it is we are short of defenders.
Of defenders already.
So it makes a lot of sense. But psychologically, I'm not sure this guy is going to make it. He's going to be a starter.
No,
that's why I say psychologically. Because one is, you are not supposed to be in this team in the first place.
You are there in case injury happens.
You understand? So you are just on the standby. So it means that's why I say psychologically. It means you might not get to walk into the team.
So he's the available.
Yeah, because we didn't have the available. We didn't have the preferable. We have to go for the available.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, AY. Thank you very much, Ugochukwu. Yes, viewers, the headline again. Nathan Tella is out injured. He made the final 23-man list as an attacker, but now sadly is out injured. Like we said, it's not the first time. And our coach, Chelle, has replaced this attacker with a defender, Jordan. The name is not a familiar name in the Super Eagles and everything, but in our research and everything, he has been called up to the Super Eagles before, where he played a match against Mozambique, where we were eventual winners. He played 75 minutes in that match, and believe me, though we considered 2 goals, but I think he did his own bit alongside Kenneth Omeru.
Yeah, my only
Okay.
I hope this is the last
injury
problem we'll see.
We can only hope.
I hope.
These players will still be in action this week.
Yes.
Yeah,
they'll play midweek. They'll play today. Some of them will play Conference League today and Europa League before they play.
The League was played yesterday.
You understand? In their different and let's not forget that. Not forget that family issues will still come up for any of them.
Now you sabi why.
The only person with family issue, the issue of blood.
We can't do without all of those things in Nigeria.
Yes, viewers, feel free to go to the comment section and share opinion concerning Jordan replacing Nathan Tella. Is he ideal replacement for you. That's our time. We see you guys.